What's up, fam? Back with another video. Yeah, this one gonna be about the last time I got pulled over. I got pulled over. So they ended up getting behind me when I was riding up Chicago. And the fuck? And yeah, so yeah, they pulled me over. I had like 4 bags. No, I had like 2 bags on me that I was smoking with them. And so I threw them out the window when they got behind me. So they ended up pulling me over, and the cop walked up to the car, asked me for my shit or whatever, and I said, "Why you threw your money out the window?" You know, I guess because they had just legalized it. So I don't know, I just want to throw it out the window. So anyway, white cop, black cop. So they ended up taking me to jail for a misdemeanor. Some bullshit. So I think it was some friends. It was a friends of court. That's what it was. It was some friends of court shit. Anyway, so they ended up locking me up for that. So on the way to the precinct, I was telling the black cop that his God is different from the white cop God. I told the white cop he got a jealous God, you know. And so I was telling the black cop, I was like, you know that's your people in the sky, you know, trying to throw him a hint. And I was like, look like you on the wrong side. So they was trying to ignore me and shit, you know. So I just kept fucking with them on the way to the precinct or whatever. So when we did get to the precinct, man, they was looking at me. When I came in that bitch, I'm drunk, hiding the motherfucker. They was looking at me like trying to figure me out. So I'm thinking to myself like, I wondered if they called that shit in and told them what I was saying. So anyway, so they asked me, they're like, is you under any influence or anything? And I was like, nah, I'm sober than the motherfucker. Like, fucking with them. I'm sober than the motherfucker. Just kept saying that every time they asked me. So they took the cuffs off me and shit. Took me in the back. This was Dickerson they took me to. Yeah, they took me to Dickerson. That's what it was. So, you know, they took me in the back. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. They ain't breathalyzed me or nothing. It's like they were scared to fuck with me on some real shit, I swear. So, so they took my cuffs off, put me in the bullpen, whatever. Then they called me out the bullpen to fingerprint me. So it was a white cop, a female cop, white female cop. So we went in the back and she was fingerprinting me or whatever. So I said to myself, like, I'm about to fuck their computer up soon this bitch put my hand on there, you know. And I went into meditation mode. And while she was fingerprinting me, I had my eyes closed, no bullshit. And I'm trying to fuck their computer up. I swore on everything. So she couldn't get my handprints. I swore on everything. It took her, no bullshit, at least 40 minutes to get my prints. She had to do it over and over and over again. It would not take. It would not take. So she was getting frustrated, like she was really confused, like what the fuck going on, right? So I'm trying to fuck that shit up. So so next thing you know, she ended up getting the prints after a while. They ended up going through, and so they put me back in the bullpen. And then after about 4 hours, they came to get me, and they was taking me in the back. I guess they was getting ready to put me on a pod or whatever. So they took me back to it was a black nurse. I'll never forget this, man. This bitch looked at like the Wicked Witch of the West, I swear. So she telling me, she like, when the last time you had a tetanus shot? I said, never. If I did, I was a kid. And she was like, oh, well, you overdue. You need to get you a tetanus shot. I said, not in this lifetime. You gonna have to get a tetanus shot. Not in this lifetime. So she like, and that's to let you know, when your kids go in there, they giving your kids that bullshit, them tetanus shots, man. I'm telling you what they doing to your kids. So, you know, so I denied that shit at all costs. So she was like, I guess she got frustrated and then just gave up. So next thing you know, a black cop came and got me. And he ain't take me to no pod. This nigga took me somewhere way in the back. So while we was headed way in the back, he telling me, he like, damn, bro, what you do? I said, I ain't do shit, cuz. He like, damn, bro. He asked me like 3 times, what you do, bro? I said, I ain't do shit, bro. It's like, well, they want me to lock you up back here, man, instead of you going on the pod. I was like, shit, I'm cool with that. I ain't worried about it because I'll be out in the morning anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, last thing you know, I slept with one eye open. I ain't bullshit because they had me in the back. You know what I'm saying? But I know why they did that, because they didn't want me to go inside that pod and tell them youngsters shit I know. I knew that's why they did it. And then they did it because they was trying to tell me, if you don't get this tetanus shot, if you get the tetanus shot, you can go on the pod. But if you don't get the tetanus shot, they have to lock you up by yourself. Like I was contagious or something because I ain't had no tetanus shot. So the next day came and shit, and they took me to video arraignment and shit, and the judge for forensic court was like, man, why they lock you up? It's like, man, come down here Friday and we gonna take this shit up off you. Just like that, the judge video arraignment, no bullshit. And he was like, you know, you free to go or whatever. So they set me around for about maybe an hour, and then they let me go and shit. And yeah, man, that shit was a crazy story. I just had to come to y'all with that one, man. Just to show you how them motherfuckers do, man. They get your kids up in there, man, and get them tetanus shots, and they get out acting all crazy and shit, and you wondering what the fuck, why shit different now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. That shit happened to me, man. I had to bring that to y'all attention because, man, y'all better watch these shots they trying to get y'all, man. All these tetanus shot, flu shot, you know, that jabbity jab and all that shit, man. Be careful, I'm telling you. Yeah, I just wanted to come to y'all with that, with that situation that happened to me and shit. Yeah. But yeah, I'll get back with y'all the next video, though. All right, bro.